Okay, guys, welcome everyone to the crypto analysis channel by Dragon. All right, hopefully everyone's doing good, right? Okay, so today we'll try to see on Bitcoin, right, what's happening with the Bitcoin, right? Hopefully you guys are doing good. Yesterday I couldn't come on a live stream. I have forgiven you all the message in that Telegram group already, right? Okay, so you have got it, right? Okay, and in fact I have left one setups for you all whereby the market from where we can plan our setups, right? Okay, so hope you guys are doing good. Welcome everyone, welcome. Just a 1 minute, then we'll start with today's sessions, right, guys? Okay, welcome guys, welcome. Hope my audio is good, right? Hopefully, right, guys, welcome. This is Sunday. Hope you guys are doing good with your families, spending a good time with your families, right? Okay, so always on a Saturday and Sunday, you try to go with the minimum fund as possible so that you guys don't get bashed off, right? All right, okay. We'll try our best to get the setups for now. All right, okay. So what I have given you all guys, all right, in your group, right, in the community group, right? So most probably we were planning for a small move on a downside, right, guys? Okay, so whereby we have reached to the levels already, right? You know that one. We have reached to the levels right now. The Bitcoin is just playing around a bit, right? Okay, so welcome everyone. Hi, hello. Just let me check group, right? All right, okay, so it's good. Okay, so let's go. All right, hope you guys are doing good. So what we were planning, right, on our community group, right, we wanted to go for the shots below this levels, right, all the way towards this levels, right? Okay, so one levels whereby we wanted to go for the shots from here towards this zone, right? This is what I have given you all, right? Okay, so I have operated already short positions, but I have been holding one short positions towards the downside for today, right? In fact, we can see that the Bitcoin have tried to create a small move on upper side. I mean, like a one gap pending orders on upper side around $65,077, right? Okay, so we have seen that one, right? In case if the market happens to break above this levels, right, it is going to go for the to fill up this gap on upper side, right, on the Bitcoin. Okay, so yeah, Mohammed Masoud, all right, hello bro, welcome. All right, from here it is going to go up to this levels, right? Okay, but in case if it happens to get just a rejections from there, right, from this levels, right, we are aiming for the downside move, right, towards the downside, right, guys? Okay, so most probably right now it might like to go a small move on upper side, and we are expecting towards downside. In case if it happens to move on upper side, right, from here on 5 minutes time frame, right, so that would be going to go for the to fill up the pending orders that it have, right? It have created a short positions over here, right? Okay, so it have given a breakouts towards the downside from this levels, right, towards the downside, and it is aggressively trying to take out all the shots first, right? Okay, moving on upper side, right, the SLs, right? Okay, they are haunting the SLs of the shorter ones right now. All right, okay, so most probably we need to wait. Right now the market moves are a little bit fine, but not very good one, right? Okay, so the market moves that you're getting is not very good, right? Hopefully yesterday you would have got a good profits. I wasn't there, right, but hopefully you were safe, and right, or hopefully you did a good job yesterday, right, guys? All right, okay, so this is Sunday. We'll try to go slow, right? Okay, no hurry for the setups, right? Most probably we'll try to go slow and steady, right, guys? All right, okay, welcome everyone, those who are watching me for the first time. Okay, the Dragon's channel, the crypto channels channel by Dragon. All right, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you guys don't miss my live streaming from Monday to Friday sessions every day. You can catch me right around 11 UTC doing scalping sessions on the Bitcoin and gold, right? Okay, so you can always catch me on the live, right, guys? Okay, will be everything going to do on the live only, right, guys? All right, okay, so far so cool. Hopefully everyone's doing good, right? Okay, just wait a bit. All right, okay, don't have pressure right now. Okay, let it move a bit. All right, then we are mainly aiming for the sideways one more time for the Bitcoins on a downside, right? On a 15 minutes time frame, you can see the market was totally moving in the sideways, right? Okay, so market firstly try to give you the small side breakouts on a downside from the sideways, right? And again it happens to move on a sideways back, right, whereby this is the noisy zone, whereby you will be lots of stop loss are going to be haunted in this levels, right? Okay, so most probably we are planning on a downside only. All right, okay, so for now, so just for the before we move to the downside, right, market has one pending orders staying around $65,083, right? It might like to fill up that one as well, right, before it moves all the way towards the downside. This is what I feel, right, guys? Okay, so sir, gold, buy a hold. Gold today the market is closed for today, right? Okay, so most probably, right, gold will try to see on Monday, right? For a long term, I have already uploaded one videos for you all, right, for the gold. Hopefully you have checked that one, right? Okay, so what Dragon's thinking about the gold on a long term, I have already tried to upload you all on my channel already. That is a public for everyone, right? You can check always, right? Okay, so most probably the gold gold on Monday, right, while we're waiting for the BTC, right, we might like to see the gold as well, right? Okay, guys, so on a Monday, right, when the market opens, right, okay, so most probably you will be market will be aiming for the upper side move only, but before that one it might like to give a small move towards the downside, right? Okay, guys, so what I think is, while Monday, right, when the market opens, right, okay, firstly it might like to give a small move on the downside, right? Okay, so firstly a small move on the downside, and it might like to hit this one, right, on upper side, depending orders that it have on upper side. This is what I feel on Monday's move, right? Okay, guys, so this is what I'm thinking for the Mondays, right? It will try to take out the people who have a longs over here, right, while Monday, okay, and then only it might like to give. So you are waiting for this levels to go for the long positions, right? And most probably you might like to trace around 0.6 percentage in a Monday sessions, right? Okay, guys, or what you can do is just wait for this levels, right, and trying to trace this levels on a small move on upper side firstly, right, on a Monday, and from here it will be decided, right, whether the market wants to continue on upper side or give a small pullback from here, right, on a downside, right? Okay, then only it will try to, from here only it will be decided whether the market wants to move on upper side. The pending orders are there on upper side. We have lots of pending orders. At the same time, the pending orders are staying on the downside a lot, right? We have seen that one, that lots of pending orders is staying on a gold for a downside as well, right, guys? Okay, so most probably this levels is pending orders, right, and gold, right, and there is a staying a pending orders over here, right? From here most probably gold might like to come down for this levels to fill up this one, right? So guys, all right, so from here, right, most probably when the market moves on upper side, you are going to do nothing, right? While the market returns, right, you might like to trace one move on a gold on a downside as well, right, guys? Okay, so this can be one opportunity for us of almost 1% move that we can expect towards the downside, right? Okay, then only it one pending orders is finished, right? After that one, it is up to the market whether it pushes you on upper side or down, right, guys? So but I feel like something like this is going to happen in gold, right? Okay, right now the Bitcoin is trying to trace a little bit pending orders on upper side for now. All right, let's wait for that one. Okay. So Bitcoin, it have been inside the sideways since the last Friday, right? We have seen that one. Okay, so market have tried to stay in this levels, right? Okay, so market was not moving in upper side, downside, right, staying in the same side. Sachin, hi. Pooja Banjari, hi bros, welcome. Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you guys don't miss my live streaming from Monday to Friday sessions, right? Okay, every day from the 11 UTC onwards, you can always catch me on the live stream, right, guys? Okay, so most probably for the gold we'll be expecting something like this when the market opens in the Monday sessions, right? Okay, guys, all right, so far so cool, guys. All right. Right now we can see the small pending orders that is staying on the BTC and upper side. All right, but most probably this can be a good reversal zone to push you towards the downside as well, right? Okay, so let's see whether the market happens to firstly push the you towards the pending orders or just directly push you towards the downside after filling. So when if the market happens to one strategy over here, right, one tips over here, right, in case if the market happens to directly push you from here, right, later on the market is coming up to fill up this gap one more time, right? Okay, so this is what we can expect, right? Okay, but in case if the market happens to firstly fill up the gap that is staying on a preside for over here, right, $65,076, it might like to directly push you towards the downside, and it might like to give you a little bit move towards the downside as well. So on a smallest time frame, this is what we can assume for now, predict, right, guys? All right, okay, love and regards from Pakistan, thank you so much. All right, hopefully you guys are doing good. All right, Sardar, welcome, brother, thank you. All right, Pujat, welcome, you guys are welcome, right? चौहान बहुत ज़्यादा लंबा और लाल कर दिया सर अपने आज टावर का नीचे की साइड ठीक है राइट चौहान, ओके, आज ऊपर खड़ा देखते हैं, आज ऊपर खड़ा नहीं कर रहा हो क्या टावर का आप आज ऊपर नहीं कर रहा हूँ मैं, ठीक है, तो एक मे भी एक रिक्स ले सकता है हम लोग अभी नीचे के लिए, ये साइड से हम लोग इधर आ गया तो एक रिक्स ले लेंगे और we'll try to push it towards this levels towards the downside, right guys? Okay, so there's a one pending order staying on a preside as well, you should know that one, all right, at the same time. But in case if the market happens to directly reverse from here towards the downside on a sideways, right, most probably we'll be trying to see again one more pullback on upper side to fill up this gap on upper side, right? Okay, meanwhile right now if it happens to fill up directly, right, okay, so most probably if the market happens to directly fill up on upper side, right, then we might like to see the little bit more longest rally on a downside, right? Okay, so we are waiting for that one. So two levels we have for the downside move. One is you should get reversed from here, or we will be expecting market to get reversed on a downside from this levels, right? Okay, in case if it happens to move above these levels, then that becomes very biggest bull rally on upper side, right, giving a big breakouts on upper side and filling up, going back all the way to a $66,000 above these levels. If the market happens to move, then don't expect the market to get reversed, right, on the sideways one more time, right? So it might like to go for the rally of $66,000 on upper side, right? So this can be our last levels whereby we will be expecting the market to go back to the sideways one more time, all right? Okay, so just try to wait a bit, right? Let's get confirmed first and we'll try to go for one setups on a downside, right? We are waiting for that one. Who I just joined your channel, where from? I'm from Bhutan, brother. Rushal, welcome, brother. Shardar, thank you so much. All right, welcome. I'm from Bhutan. Okay, bro, hope you and your families are all right. Yeah, everyone is good, all right, over here. Okay, hopefully your families are doing good as well, right, Johan? All right, okay, so just try to wait a bit, right? Okay, don't get hurry, right, because this is Sunday and we'll try to carefully plan, avoiding the so much of noises, right? Okay, we'll try to avoid the noises as much as possible that we can, right, guys? All right, okay, for this gold, all right, for the long-term move that I've already uploaded you all the videos on my channel, right? You might like to refer from there as well, the potential move, what is going the bit gold planning for the longest long time frame, right? You might like to get just informations from there, right, as well. Okay, but that you should know that Dragon is not a certified financial advisor, right? He's just a normal trader like you all, right, who is trying to understand the market in different ways and trying to find the opportunities, right? You always should take that into considerations and do your own research before you move in, right, guys? Okay, so most probably you are going to do that things, right, guys? All right, so let's try to see on the 1 minute time frame, right, to get exact entries for us, right, guys? If the price comes down from your level, what will be the TP First TP is going to be, we'll be targeting around $64,524 on a downside, right? Okay, so most probably we'll be targeting this levels, then going back to fill up this gap, right? That is a one gap. If we want to take considerations of one setups over here, so ignoring the gap that we have on the pre-side, right? Okay, so we have a small gap on the pre-side, right? So today where market market needs to hit at two levels, right? One is $65,077 and one is $64,524, right? So which is going to be hitting earlier. Okay, so we'll try to observe that one. All right, accordingly we'll try to take some opportunity from there and to make some dollars, right? Okay guys, hopefully that is fine for you all, right? Okay guys. So most probably in this levels it is making a small rally of short positions, right? Okay, so in a 1 minute time frame, though the candles that we are getting is a less volume, right? We don't have volatility right now. All right, okay, so this is what we have seen it, right, for now. And market is trying to make a small rally over here, right? We wanted the market to make a small breakouts from here and goes up and come down, then we can open one short positions from here and try to push you towards the downside. All right, okay, so with the considerations that the market is not going back to fill up the pending orders that he have on a pre-side, so for that reason we will be taking very small risks in this levels, right? Okay, not more than 65,000. We are going to not later on, if it happens to move on a pre-side 0.1%, we'll try to avoid it, right, for the scalping, right? And later on we'll try to reopen in case if it happens to breach our setups, right? Okay, so this is what we are going to do it, right? Okay. Right now BTC going up aggressively. I think the smart money creating his positions. All right, okay. Share of gun. All right, sir, I'm a Mad Cat student. Whenever I complete this preparations, all right, okay, means Mad Cat preparations, I'm start trading and not just with a demo account. Maybe you can like to, if you are trading a demo account, that's not a problem, right? You can keep learning, right, from the demo accounts, right? Okay guys, so demo account is one of the platform whereby the beginners can get inside and try to test their setups and learn a lot about the trading things, right? But all the things are not going to happen from the demo accounts, right guys? You should know that one, right? So demo accounts the real trading happens only in your real accounts, right guys? Okay, or demo accounts are there to just to help to sharpen your setups, right, better. Okay guys, so you most probably you might like to see that way, right? Okay, Josim Hossein, all right, welcome bro, hope you guys are doing good. All right, welcome to Dragon's channel one more time. All right guys, so most probably we are looking for one setups on the downside, right, for today, right guys? Okay, so let it break down a bit, right? We'll try to get exact entries from here. Right now it's breaking down, that's well and good, right, towards the 1 minute time frame. And most probably what is the safest zone to plan your short setup is this one, but in fact we'll be trying to take a risk a little bit from the upper side, whereby risk always comes with a little bit more rewards, right? Okay, so we will be aiming for 0.6% on a downside for now. Just wait for the confirmations that we get it from this levels, right? Okay, so let the market break down below this levels, right? And with that pullback on a pre-side, right, we are going to get one entry from here and we are going to plan for the short setups. All right guys, okay, so let's try. We are ignoring the above the pending orders that we have around $65,077, right? In case if it happens to breach it, right, we'll plan again, wait for the same levels to go for the shorts next time. All right, okay, while going on a pre-side and again targeting the same levels that we are going to get around 0.64% on a downside, right guys? Okay, so let's wait, have a patience, right? Okay guys, I have been explaining you all the so-called the professional trader. They have spent a lot of their time, 5 to 6 years, just to learn thing called patience. You should know that when the patience is very important for you to have it, right, for your confirmations or whatever. If you are holding, you need to have the confirmations, right? You need to have patience, right? Okay, before you get setups, you need to have patience. After you get setups, then you need to have patience, right? Lots of things, right? So all about the patience only, guys. Everything is about the patience, right guys? let's try to wait a bit, right? And we are going to plan for the shorter positions, right guys? Okay, so just let it go back one more time, then we will be waiting for the same levels to go for the shots, right? Firstly targeting to this levels, right? And for furthermore towards the downside, right guys? Okay, so have patience. Let's try to operate on short positions once it happens to get back from the top, right? Okay guys, so far so good. Hopefully everyone's doing good, right? Those who are watching me for the first time, right, don't forget to hit a subscribe button so that you guys don't miss my live streaming from Monday to Friday sessions, right? Every day I try to come on a live stream with you all, right? Trying to take few setups, right? Okay, and the scalpings, right? Okay, and 11 UTC onwards you can always catch me daily, right? Okay, so most probably today like for Saturday and Sunday we sometimes randomly come on a live stream, right? Okay, we don't have a exact timing for the Saturdays and Sundays, but in fact from the Monday to Friday always on the 11 UTC you can catch me around Friday. Okay, so we'll try to understand the market, right? And we try to create some positions, then we will make some dollars, right? Okay guys, maybe that can be a few dollars. Let's try to make a confident levels of dollars, right? Okay, Awaz Flames, right? Welcome brother, welcome. All right, why are you looking for sales BTC to upside next week? 68,000 is my target. Yeah, that can be possible, but we are just aiming for the small sideways levels that market have created in this levels right now. All right, so in case if it happens to break above the $65,000 on upper side, that can be a good long positions rally and upper side, right? Might be going all the way towards $66,000 on upper side, right? Okay, so my holding also, I'm also holding one position from 63,000 $800. All right, okay, whereby I have already booked 2 levels of profits, right? And for the midterm holding, right, we are looking for the upper side move only. All right, okay, but this is just the scalping, so you don't get confused guys. All right, okay, so this is just a scalping. All right, okay, so and we are waiting for the one small move on the downside, right, in case if it happens to give us, right? Okay, so let's wait, right, for this levels, try to open a short positions towards the downside in case if it happens to give it, right? So exactly it is giving the way we want it, right? The structure that we are getting in this levels right now. All right, okay, one pending order is there, right? Okay, so in case if it happens to directly move on upper side and hit this pending order, that is well and good. Otherwise we will try to directly plan from here towards the downside one more time, getting back to the 15 minutes time frame sideways that we have already experienced in this levels, right? Okay, so we are aiming for this levels of sideways, right? Okay, whereby the market was since 3 to 4 days, right? We have seen the market was staying inside this levels, right? Okay, so market in this levels, right, market have tried to break out on the downside and break out on the upper side. This is always a noisy zone whereby lots of people are going to lose a lot of dollars, right? Okay, so this levels and this levels are always noisy levels. Market is trying to go back to the noisy level one more time, right, whereby lots of people are going to lose their dollars, right? The move that you get inside the sideways are all perfect, right? Okay, but if you get out from the sideways, that is always a little bit noisy, right, whereby you will be getting faked out, breakout, all those things. You will see opportunity, chance to see this levels, right? Okay guys, so most probably I wanted you all to be careful on those levels who are doing the scalping, as well as those who are trying to plan for the long term as well, right? Okay guys, so far so cool. Hopefully that was clear for you all, right? We'll try to take one risk towards the downside once it happens to break down below this levels, right? Okay, so we are waiting for the market to come down one more time, right, towards the hour zone. The volume that we are experiencing today is not very good, as normal as like a normal days, right? Not like a normal days, right? But most probably we'll try our best to get inside the setups, right, and try to control very well, right? Okay guys, so let's go one positions from here, right? And most probably we'll be trying to aim for the one short positions. We'll try to take the stop loss of this levels, right, on upper side, maybe above this level 0.11%. We'll try to take the risk, right? And yeah, and most probably, right, most probably we'll be trying to aim for the TP1s, right, and TP2s, right, and near one, because like it needs to get out from the sideways that we have, right? Okay guys, so the levels that we have is TP1 and TP2, right? And this is scalping sessions on 1 minute time frame. Don't take it as a long term, right, guys? Okay, so we'll try to take another TPs in this levels, all right, and try to push you towards the downside, right? And the final TP stands over there, right? Okay, so it's coming to our zone. Let's try to take one setups, right? Okay, guys, so nothing much financial advice on, guys. Make your own research before you move in, right? You have in fact the one pending orders on the upper side, which we are ignoring for now. So market has a chance of going back to $65,077 as well. We are ignoring for that one. So later on we are going to aim for that one. In case if it happens to breach my setups and try to fill up, that's also well, that's okay. All right, we need to accept the losses. Trading is not only about the profits, you should know that one, right? Okay, it's about the combinations of profit and losses. But when you are making profits, right, let's try to make it a little bit bigger than whatever you lose in a single trades, right, guys? All right. Okay, Supermax, hi bro, what leverage you use and how much capitals for the capitals? Usually if I'm using around one trade for a $2,000, right? Usually in the weekends I always try to go for the $800 or $900 only, right? Not more than that one. Okay, so according to the how much confident you have for the setups, right, you accordingly you can plan your leverage as well, right? If you are not confident, if you have now, sorry, for example, this setup is right now is a medium type of trade whereby the market, in case if it happens to, now we are predicting few things over here, market going back to the sideways one more time, right? Okay, in case if the market happens to move on upper side, there is a one pending orders whereby $65,000 is staying over there. All right, so whatever you do it, right, if you are taking a big leverage, you always keep booking some profits, right? For this for the scalpers, always planning with a little bit bigger fund is more better, right? Because like you end up paying high fees in the market, right? Okay, so you have seen that one, right? Okay, so market, you will try to pay a high fees, right? Okay, because of that one, right, your profit should be more than the fees that you're paying in the market, right, for the scalping, right? Okay, so always the better, right? If it is better, right, for the $10,000 maybe, right, for the whole capital, right? Okay, for the scalpers, right? But if you are not able to do that one, this is not a problem. All right, okay, so you need to manage your risks accordingly, whatever fund you have in the market, right? Okay, guys, so let's try to wait and try to take the setups, right? Okay, so one more time, trying to tap on our levels, right? Okay, so aggressively market is moving in upper side, but we have one setups in this levels for the small move on the downside. This is what I feel, right? Okay, so let's try to wait for that move, right? Okay, guys, most probably should be able to give you all, right, on a downside. Let's try to take a small risk for now. All right, thank you. All right, okay, Moto Madness, hi bro. Okay, entry, yeah, we are at the entry only. Okay, so we are taking a small scalping risk for the Sundays right now. All right, okay, so most probably we are trying to aim for the downside move one more time from this levels, right? In case if it happens to breach, right, so this is one level that I have mentioned for the market to get reversed on a downside. And if it happens to breach from here, right, our stop loss, right, our setups, right, will be taking only 0.11% of risks in this levels with 0.6, that is almost 1:5, right? Okay, guys, and right, and the next thing is, in case if it happens to breach, we'll try to plan once the market gets returned, all right, at the same time in this level. So this is the maximum levels whereby the market can go up to on upper side to fill up the pending orders that it have on upper side, right, guys? All right, so let's see, guys. Anyways, we'll try our best to avoid the noise and try to plan it accordingly. All right, okay, so rest is up to the god. All right, okay, the volumes that you're experiencing in this levels right now is not very perfect right now. Okay, so you have seen that one. Okay, the volumes that you're getting are not very good because we don't expect a better volumes in the Saturday and Sunday. So we always try to go with a small fund so that even a holding doesn't makes a big difference for us, right? Okay, so if you're holding with a bigger fund, right, in the Saturday and Sunday, if you're not getting a proper move, right, if it is getting delayed, right, playing around a lot and not trying to move in your directions, it becomes so irritating, right? So because of that, always try to go with a small fund as possible especially during the weekends, right? Okay, so okay, so far so good. Hope you guys are enjoying the sessions, right? Okay, and yeah, those who are watching me for the first time, right, Okay, so don't forget to hit a subscribe button so that you guys don't miss my live streaming from Monday to Friday sessions every day on 11 UTC. All right, guys. Okay, Dragon always try to come on 11 UTC from Monday to Friday. Saturday and Sunday he don't have a proper timing, right? Okay, so you should accept that one, because this weekend I need to spend some time with the families as well, right? Okay, so let's go, guys. All right. Let's try to aim for the downside move for a while. All right, and most probably later on we'll try to aim for the upper side to fill up the pending orders that we have on upper side, right? This is just a scalping sessions, guys, on a 1 minute time frame. Don't take it as a holding trade. Some people will be planning an upper side, right, and they might like to misunderstand whatever I'm doing over here, right? Market, they are planning an upper side, why I'm planning on the downside. These are just small scalpings, right? Pullbacks, scalpings that we are planning in these levels for now. All right, okay, so you should know that one, guys. Okay, so let's try to go for one time, right, towards the downside. So this will be a TP1, TP2, TP3, and TP4, right? Okay, so overall we are targeting around 0.648% on a downside, right, guys? So 0.6%, yeah. So almost 1:5 we are targeting on a downside, guys. Okay, so you need to have patience, right? Once you get a setups, right, if it breach, you expect your stop loss and move away. All right, okay, always try to respect your setups, right, guys? Okay. So we'll be taking very small risks over here. So let's see whether the market is going to give us or not, right, guys? Okay, so we don't force the market to give you the profits. We wait for the zone, and if it gives, take it. Otherwise, don't force the market. All right, if you force the market is going to force you all to give you the negative PNLs, right, guys? ब्रोकर कौन सा है आपका? I usually use Binance, right? Okay, so Binance and Bybit. All right, okay, so if you wanted a link, right, you can check in my bio, right, and you can see it, check it out, right? If it is I have a direct partnership with them as well, right? You might like to check it out, right? It's not a force. You might like to see if the features are good. If it, like some exchange, they don't have partial booking profits features, right? Okay, so because of that one, so many peoples they get they sometimes what it happens is, like, market won't be giving you all the whole profit, right? But people will be in certain levels profit, but they won't be able to book the profits, right? Okay, whereby they get into regrets again later on, right? They have got a profit in their hand, right, around $500. Now they couldn't book it, right, because they kept holding for their full TPs, right? Okay, so because of that one, you need to have a partial booking, preachers, all those things in your exchange, for especially for the scalping sessions, I guess, right? Okay, so if you are scalping, right, and quickly moving your stop loss to the entry, all those things, you should have a very handy levels, right? Okay, so you should be very fast, and the scalping sessions becomes very fast. In fact, right, for today, right, since the Monday, this is on Sunday sessions, right, you are checking the levels whereby the market is moving very slowly, right? Okay, but if it is in the weekdays, right, usually for the scalping, you should be very fast at entering and booking some profits and moving your stop loss to the entry, all those things, right? Okay, so you should be, the first thing that you do after you get inside the trade setup, as soon as you get some profits, you book some profits and make your risks minimum as possible, right? So that even if you make loss, right, your profit should be, the aim is the profit should be more than your losses. That's all. All right, guys. Okay, just you are managing that way. All right, okay, your profits should be better than your losses. All right, okay, even if you don't get the profits, no problem, but your losses should be very minimum, right? Okay, if you try to control your losses, right, I think you are going to be very soon, right, a good profitable man, right? Okay, guys. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. All right. Hopefully, right, hopefully you are getting me what I mean to say, guys. All right, okay, so let's go. Let's try to wait now. All right, have patience, and we'll try to wait for a while. All right, So people thinks that traders usually, like a professional traders, means profit, profit, profit. And no, that's not the way you thinking are not not that way. The way you think is, you have to change the way you think, right? Okay, so even a professional trader, they make a losses, all right. Okay, but their losses, they know how to play with their losses, right? Okay, so these are the best thing, right? Okay, so you should know that one. Okay, can you tell something about the gold? All right, gold for a long term, I have already uploaded one video, all right, for you all on my channel, right? You might like to check that one as well. For the immediate things, right, when the market opens on the Monday, right? Okay, most probably you will be waiting for the one long position. Small scalp is staying over here, all right, and from here, if it happens to return it back, right, you might like to get a one scalp from here towards this zone, right, for 1% move. Before it moves directly on the upper side, I'm expecting the gold to drop a little bit towards the downside, right, and give you the move. So if you are careful, right, if you are good at price actions and all those things, you might like to take from those levels. If you have good risk management, you will be extra getting a 0.6 percentage, right? Okay, so a little bit of better, right? Okay, for the long term, right, we have been staying in a bigger zone of bearish move, but market might not like to give you the direct bearish, right? Firstly, it will try to trap you, right, for the people who are shorting it, right, and then only it might like to give you all the move after the liquidations, right? Okay, for that a bigger time frame, I have already given you the setups on the my YouTube channel for the long term, for the gold especially, right? Okay, you might like to check that one as well. Okay, so that is not a financial advice, you should know that one, right? That is only for the education purpose and understanding the market, what Dragon is thinking. I'm just trying to explain you all what I'm thinking, all right? Okay, so you should know that one. All right guys, so far so cool. धीरे धीरे प्यार का बढ़ाना है। So you have got it what I'm thinking in this levels, right guys? Okay, so firstly we are aiming for downside, and later on we come back to fill up this gap that we have on upper side. All right, this is what I'm aiming for now. All right, okay, so maybe around 2 to 3 hours, then you might like to see a better volatility, right? That time the swap can be better, right? Okay, for the scalpers, especially for the scalpers, right? Okay, gold I have tried to explain you all, right? While market going on a downside, you are doing nothing. If you're waiting for the confident one, right, you will get one move on upper side, maybe 0.36 percentage. From here you might like to aim for this levels, right? From here it will be decided whether it is going to push you on upper side or push you on a further more towards downside, right? So this is the levels that you are going to wait for the confirmations, right? So you have to check it accordingly, all right, for the gold. All right, so but before it moves in one directions, I think market will be trying to satisfy this setups firstly, all right? Okay, before it moves in one directions, right guys? Let's wait for the BTC. Right now we have opened one position towards the downside, right? If it breach, we'll try to get out from this levels, right? 0.11 percentage, 13 percentage, right guys? Okay. Let's see guys, have patience. धीरे धीरे प्यार का बढ़ाना है. Moving up to breach us. Let's see. All right, if it breaches, then we'll accept it. Loss, right? 0.1 percentage, right? It's not very huge, guys. All right, okay, the losses that you are getting, but we should accept that losses. All right, okay. We'll try to accept if it breaches us. Okay, hope that was helpful for you all, right? Okay, so I have tried to explain you all. Okay, if you are confused, always you can ask me, right, what's happening around, right? If you are confused, right, guys? Okay. So always take the losses that you are able to take in, right? Okay, in case if you happens to go for the big huge amount which the levels whereby you cannot accept the losses, right, then you get into emotion again, right? You try it sometimes, right? You try to throw around whatever maybe example $50 doesn't give you the pinch, right? Try to throw in the setup, right, which is perfect, right? And even if it makes losses, that won't be pinching you a lot, right? Even if you make profits, right, you will be able to hold up to your levels, right? The profits that you make from the small funds are more better than the profit that you make from the big funds, all right, usually. Okay, so whereby the satisfactions, though the percentage level or whatever it is, right? Okay, we are targeting 0.6 on a downside for now. Let's see, wait, have patience, right, guys? धीरे धीरे प्यार का बढ़ाना है. So far so good, guys. Gold have broker कौन सा है? ठीक है guys. Welcome everyone. Welcome. Have patience. We'll try to hold a bit, right, until our stop loss is done. All right. Okay. धीरे धीरे प्यार का बढ़ाना है. Don't take it as a financial advice though, guys. All right. Okay, so Dragon is just explaining you whatever he thinks, right? Okay, he's not a certified financial advisor. He's not valid to advise you all right. Okay, guys, he's just explaining you whatever he thinks, right? Okay, so you should know that one. All right. The moves that we are getting for the scalping as well, it's very slow, right? It's boring, but in the Saturday and Sunday we cannot expect a very big better moves as well, right? Okay, so usually it happens the same for the Saturday and Sunday. The volumes that you're getting in is really are not good. All right. Okay, so you need to have patience over there, right? A lot of time, right? Okay. Even if you get bridge, it will go slowly. Even if you get target, it will try to go very slowly, right? Okay, most of the time, right, guys? मेरा मन क्यों झुक जाए ये बंधन. झुक गया ऐसा ये बंधन. Hi Said Imani. Hi bro, welcome brothers. Okay, welcome to the crypto analysis channel by Dragon one more time. La, 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 la. Wait, the market is really boring. We should understand that one, right? Okay, market is good, really crazy boring. All right, okay. Right now. Let's try to wait, right, guys? Have patience. Let's wait it. Candles are so boring, right? Because of the volume that we are getting in right now. Have patience, right? So overall, we are expecting sideways one more time. Okay, we are going to expect sideways one more time. Let's see whether we get it or not. Patience, right? Big Dream Champ, welcome, brother. Welcome. Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. All right, okay, so that you guys don't miss my live streaming from Monday to Friday sessions every day on 11 UTC. All right, you can catch me always. All right, so every day I come on a live stream and I try to do some few setups with scalpings. We do it together, right? Okay, this trade is active or not? Yeah, this is active trades. All right, for now we have active trades, right? If you want to go for the confirmations, again, you are waiting for the same levels to get breakthrough on a downside. All right, okay, still active. Stop loss above these levels. Above these levels we are not going to hold, because the market is going, if it happens to break above these levels, you are going back to $65,077, right? Okay, then only it might like to give the move towards downside. So above these levels we are taking risks right now. All right, but in our setup was we are holding from here towards the downside, but we are taking extra risks of this much on upper side right now. All right, 0.2%, right? Okay, risk always comes with a reward. You should know that one, right? Okay. But if you can manage your risks well, right, it is okay, I guess, right? Okay, but it's about how you are managing your risks, right, guys? Let's try to wait, guys. Okay, have patience now. Slowly it is going to give you the move, right? So upper side move next time, right? So we are going to plan above this levels and upper side in case if it happens to give us, right? Okay, to fill up the gap that we have created on upper side. In case if it doesn't fill up this gap, right, we'll go back one more time and fill up that one. All right, okay, from the sideways to around $65,077, right? Okay. For that one, right, what we'll be doing is, right, most probably, guys, from here, while going on a downside, we are not going to do anything. In case if it happens to break out above those levels on upper side, we are going to hold one long positions from here and target those levels, right? Okay, so but we'll be doing together, nothing much to worry. All right, we'll try to spend a big, if the market moves are there, right, we will try to spend together, right? Okay, we'll observe together and try to make some dollars together. All right, okay, guys. Yeah, it is Uday, it is right now. It is active with a small stop loss for now. Okay, we try to have a small stop loss in these levels right now. Most of the setups are going to fail in the sideways. Okay, guys, all right, you might be thinking that you tried this levels, all right, guys. I have already tried to explain you all right, this levels, people always lose money in this levels, all right, either or it becomes so hard to earn money. That is what I mean to say. All right, this levels and this top levels, all right, okay. it is always hard to earn big money in these levels, right? Okay, so while you see from inside this one, you will have a better move, right? Okay, so above these levels, down over here, it is always hard to make money. Lots of fake outs and all those things happens a lot of time, all right? Okay, in this levels and this levels, right? Okay, so you might have experienced that one as well, right? You'll get lots of setups, but you might like to get easily abridged in this levels, right? Okay, so this I call it noisy area, all right? Okay, you see the candles took a lots of time to give you the profits, right? Over here as well, right? Going back to entries again and again, right? Okay, so all those things happens in this levels, right? I call it a noisy area in the, especially during the sideways areas, right? Sideways. Okay, just a second, right? I'll go washroom and come back, guys. Have patience, let's go, right? Bro, I buy Ethereum leverage, I hold many days. Can you tell me target? You brought it from where? 1585. Okay, let's check, right? Let's check. Have patience. Market moves are slower, right, guys? Ethereum, you are holding long? Yeah, most probably, right? Because of your leverage seems to be okay, right? For the bigger time frame, Ethereum also moves similar like BTC only. For a time being, maybe you might like to experience small drop down towards the downside, right? So Ethereum has a chances of I don't know, maybe Ethereum got a pending orders in this levels, guys, for the 2 hours time frame. Let's try to check for the 1 hours time frame, guys. All right, one pending order staying in this levels for the Ethereum. All right, $1,870, right? Why you brought it? You brought it around 1585. Huh? 1585. That's crazy nice. All right, that's crazy nice. You brought it around 1585. Wow. Whoa, bro, that's crazy, Ravi. All right, good to see that one. You're really going into profits right now. Maybe small pullback can be seen this levels. All right, then I think you are going furthermore on the upper side, right? That's crazy nice. All right, most probably, right? Ethereum maybe coming 2049 is coming for you all. All right, but most probably what I think is in this levels, right, for the Ethereum for long term, not a scalps, right? It might like to give something like this, maybe, right? Okay, so this is what we can expect because there are lots of liquidations standing in this levels, right? We need to take out people who have a short in this levels, right? Okay, so right now Ethereum is also standing in the sideways, right? You should know that one. All right, but overall there are lots of liquidations standing in upper side whereby people have opened the shorts over here, right, guys? Okay, so lots of shorts are standing over there, right? Okay, for that one, market might like to give a small move on the downside and push you towards the upper side one more time, right? Okay. but in fact you have lots of pending orders on the downside as well, right? For Ethereum, maybe 1811 also pending orders. I think you are going to go back for $2049, but you need to really have patience in these levels, I guess, right? Most probably for the Ethereum, right? BTC also, right, playing around a bit. It's very slow and getting bored, right, guys? Okay, buy or sell on the gold on Monday, right? For the scalpings, right? For the long term, I have already uploaded you all the videos, right? For the gold, right, I have already explained to you all again and again, right? Oh no. If you are scalping on Mondays, right, most probably you might experience a small move on a downside, and you might like to go for a small move, scalp on the upper side, then waiting for the downside move, right? So this can be one possible moves, right, I guess, right? But over here you need to check it out whether you get a breakout to its downside or not, right? Okay, so most probably you are waiting for the market to get a feel on the upper side move and waiting for the small move pull back on the downside, right? From here it will be decided whether the market should be going on upper side or downside. So this can be one possible areas to check it out for the long or short positions, right? Okay, from here this will be known only on the Mondays, right? But for now, right, we can at least predict, right? So firstly dropping it down a little bit and trying to push you on upper side and coming down again one step. So to scalp we can catch it in those levels, right, from the Monday's opening, right? Okay. I guess most probably, right, guys? Okay, most probably should be able to. What's happening with the BTC is not giving you any moves, right? This is the levels whereby it should be able to give you some moves on a downside, making a small market not able to give you the directions yet, right? It's going to be really boring, but you need to have patience, all right, especially during the Saturdays and Sundays, all right? Ravi, you did a good things, all right, your works are well done on the Ethereum. Let's have patience, right, guys? Market is not moving, guys. What to do? Still moving up. Slowly it is moving an upper side for now. It should be giving you on a downside, but why is it moving an upper side now again? Bitcoin, what we are going to do, all right, since it is moving an upper side, we are going to wait for the same levels, right? Okay, to open our shorts, right? We keep closing our long positions for now for the scalping 0.06% with a loss of 0.06%, all right? Okay, we are going to wait for the same levels, all right? Okay. If you are holding, right, okay, your stop loss should be above these levels. If you can bear the loss, In case if the market happens to give you the losses 0.12 percentage, right, you have a stop loss over there. If you want to wait for the confirmations, this is the confirmations levels that we have on the downside. One more time, right, hitting these levels. You have already got a breakouts towards the downside. You're waiting for the confirmations to get you one more time towards the downside from here. All right, okay, and targeting on a downside move. If you are holding, it's up to you. All right, okay. Most probably it should be able to reverse from here, I guess, right? Otherwise there is a one pending orders. The last move is from here. We are hoping for the market to go directly and come back for the move, this move on upper side later on. Let's see anyways, right guys, okay. Let's wait and have patience, right, and see what's happening around. Moves are slow, guys, all right, but boring and slow, right? What's the backup plan? Backup plan for BTC. The backup plan is, in case if it happens to breach this levels, right, okay, this levels, since it have to give you the move towards the downside. If it doesn't get the proper volume and if it wants to aggressively breach you around, right, we are going to wait for the same levels, because there is one pending orders. Market might like to go to these levels and come down, right? So second plan will be again operating from the same levels in case if it happens to breach, right, and we are going to aim for the sideways. All right, okay. And and for the upper side move, right guys, okay, so most probably we will be able to plan for the upper side move above these levels only, okay, above these levels. We are waiting for the market to get rejection from these levels. This shouldn't be passing above these levels. If it makes above these levels, right, then market is going crazy on upper side, guys. Okay, so this is the last move for us to go for the bears on a downside for the short time frame. All right, okay, so above these levels we can go for the longs. Those who are waiting for the longs, right, above these levels only. Okay, so this zone is not for you proper right now, I guess. Okay, or if it after making a downside, then we can make a plans for the upper side. All right, okay. In case if it gets breached, right, over here, if it is not able to push you below this levels, right now we just requires one confirmations just to push below this levels, right, for now. So in case if it is not able to do that one, all right, BTC, because of the volume, if it is not able to do that one, since this is Sunday, right, if it is not able to do this one, and that's obvious that market is going to push you on upper side, right, above this levels, right, and most probably will be expecting market to move towards $65,077, right, okay. From here it will be decided whether the market should go on a downside or upper side. The backup plans are not right now. We have been taking risks from here only, right, because this is one levels whereby the market can get you the reverse towards the downside, right, okay. So we are taking risks from here right now in case if it is breached 0.1% to breach, right, okay. So most probably we'll wait for the market to come down one more time and wait for this levels, right, for the longs above this levels only, because this is the last pending orders for the bears that needs to be filled up, right, okay. In case if market happens to give you, so two things that we have predicted over here, right, okay. One is going down directly and coming up later on to fill up this gap. All right, one is directly filling up the gap and going down, That's the two things that we have predicted for now. In case if the market happens to jump out above this levels, breaks out above this levels on upper side, then that becomes a long positions in upper side. All right, okay, so this is the last levels that we can wait for the bears. All right, $65,081, right? Okay. So this is what we are aiming for right now. So it doesn't mean that the market needs to move directly down from here as well. It can do, market can move anywhere it likes, right? But we need to have our plans, right? That's very nice. The dolphin, what he have question was very good question. All right, okay, so we always need to have, in case if the market happens to do some another way, what you are going to do. So this is the things that you requires in the market. All right, okay. Close the setups and plan for the next ride. Okay, so for the scalpings, for the long term, no problem. All right, so you will be holding for one side until unless there will be a lot of noise inside, minor noises, right, which you will be trying to avoid it, right? For the scalpings, it's always better to go for the one opportunity, right? Wherever market, don't get stick with one side only, right? Whenever the market happens to change its directions, and if it happens to do another way, right, you have to take the opportunity from there as well, right? Okay, so for especially for the scalping sessions, right? Okay, don't get stick with the one side, right, for the scalpings, right? Okay. Always try to have flexibility of, that doesn't mean that you are not aiming for one direction. That is, you are going for the smart moves. All right, okay. So for the scalping, you should be, for us, you should be flexible to get the opportunities, right? It doesn't matter where the market moves are up or down, just you are there to look for the opportunity and make some dollars, right? Maybe that can be a small dollars or right a bigger dollars, whatever it is, right, according to your capitals, right guys? Okay, so you should be ready for that one, right? Let's see guys, anyways, right? Let's have patience and try to check it out what the market does in these levels, right? So market try to take small liquidations from here and push you on upper side. So this was the target, this was heated, right? Let's have patience, right? Try to hold a bit, right? Okay, because market is not giving you move yet. It is not moving a single time. 5 minutes, 10 minutes is staying in the same place, which is making you all boring, I know, right? You guys just request a setups which is very quick of making dollars, right? Exact, and get the dollars and run away from the market, right? I understand, but the market situation, I'm not creating this market situations. The market situation is already there, so we have to bear that laziness or whatever it is, right? We have to bear that one, right? Okay, so either that is boring or not, we have to bear that one. Okay, only we can do is accept the market, right? Market can never go wrong. That is a one book, right, whereby it have written, I think it is on Trading in a Zone, right guys? Okay, market is never wrong. All right, so market will prove that we were wrong, right? Guys, market is never wrong, market is always right. Okay. It's us who is getting wrong, right? It's the Trading in a Zone, I guess, the book in the Trading in a Zone. Market can never go wrong, something like that, right? There is some statement over there, right? Market is never wrong, guys. This is us who is getting wrong. All right. You should know that one. Let's wait and see, right? Market taking lots of time in this zone, planning something else. It's so boring, guys. What to do? It's taking lots of time over here. Either that is for the longs or shorts, right? we are getting, it's taking lots of time, right, for now. So you should accept that one. I'm not making it boring. Market is making it boring, right, bro? What you think about the market? Will it do up or down? Sunil, hi bro. Uttam, hi bro, welcome. Atam Muhammad, right, welcome brothers. Okay, most probably, right, I'm thinking for the market to go back to the sideways one more time, right? Okay, I cannot say that thing because like market have right now, if the market was giving you below this levels, I can say the market is moving on a downside, right? $64,831. If the market is moving above $65,077, then I will say that okay, market will moving in upper side. If I'm saying right now, if market is moving on a downside, I'm just making some guesses over here, all right, without confirmations. Okay, so most probably, so whoever says the market is going all the way towards 64,000, they are making some guesses, right? Okay, because the market have not broken out the supports right now, all right. Okay, but it have not confirmed from the supports yet, all right. You're just making sure that right now over here till this levels, if the market happens to come back from this levels, at least till this levels and this levels, we can predict that market is coming down, right? Okay, but over here we never know if market is going to break down below this levels or not, so we are waiting for this confirmation. So at the market, we will be shifting our, as soon as market gives us 2 TPs, we will be shifting our stop loss to the entry and waiting for the confirmations over here. In case if it happens to reverse, then we close it, right? Otherwise, right, if it happens to break down below this levels, we keep holding on a downside. So we are making guesses for this TPs as well right now. So in case if it happens to break down below this levels, then this gets confirmed, right? At least the market is moving towards $64,579. all right. Okay, so we can get confirmations, right, something like that. All right, so if I happens to directly tell you that market is moving down, that will be incorrect, right? Okay, so that I will be just making you the guesses, right, guys? Okay, so if it happens to break down below this levels, I can say that now market is moving down, all right, for the one more time in the sideways, right, whereby we'll be expecting the market to move towards $64,000, right? Okay, so even if I say the market is moving in upper side, it have not broken out from the support, I mean like resistance, which it had to break out for the market to move on upper side, so that will be invalid, right? Whatever I say will be invalid, all right, if I say market is moving down or up for now, all right. But we are expecting market to move towards the downside for now, for one more time on a sideways, all right. Okay, so we are, this is what we till this levels, that's fine. Below this levels it breaks or not, we also don't know. If it breaks, then we say that okay, now market is moving all the way towards downside. So certain levels, certain factors we need to check, look into considerations, right, so that we can give the exact data to the people who wants to understand the market, right? Okay, so accordingly, is that point valid or not? So accordingly you have to check it, all right. Okay, so whatever people are saying, right, people saying that market is moving all the way in upper side for $100,000, right? So how guys, how? Okay, so in case if it was making a major move on upper side, breaking out from the major resistance it had that was holding for a month, right, then we can make sure that now the market has a chances almost more than 60 to 70% that market go on upper side and fill up that thing, right? Okay, so that guesses that prediction might work for 60 to 70%, right? Okay, so it depends, right? Okay. So for now, right, I'm thinking market overall, I'm thinking market to give you a small pullback on a downside, all right. Okay, so according to the volume it works or not, let's see, right? Okay, so chemistry, hi Jai Shri Krishna, brother. All right, Jai Shri Krishna brother, welcome. So market is making a small, again, not able to decide which side it should be moving. So this is the one reversal point whereby you will be getting us one more time towards the downside. If it is not able to reverse from here, then you have a hope for this levels, right? Okay, so if it is not able to reverse from here, then there is no hope for the market to get back to the sideways. Rather, it would be giving you will be waiting for the market to give you the breakouts on upper side, retest confirms, then you plan on upper side, right? So those who are waiting for the upper side move, it would be better to plan above $65,077, right, on upper side. Okay, so otherwise we will be planning on a downside only until and unless market doesn't breaks above this levels, right? Okay, so if it breaks, then we might like to plan an upper side. Maybe we'll target around, if it breaks right, we'll target around $65,279 on upper side. All right, okay, if it breaks above these levels. So this is the last reversal point for us to go on a downside. So if it breaks, then the market is going on upper side, which we'll be tracing around from here 0.3% of scalping in upper side, right guys? Okay, so market moves right now, it's totally a boring right now. Okay, so you should know that one. All right, totally a boring move that you're getting inside right now. So far so good. Hi Roberto, hi, welcome brother, how are you doing? We're waiting for the market to move on a downside for our favorism, but it is not moving yet. All right. Roberto, how are you doing, bro? Yeah, things are good now. We're waiting for the market to move on a downside, right? So those who are waiting for the confirmation setups, right, okay, you can always wait below these levels one more time, right? Okay, in case if it happens, returns and break down below these levels, that becomes a good confirmations. At least it will send you this levels and this levels, right? From here you are observing whether market gives you the breakout towards the downside or not, right? For now it's not coming to your confirmations levels. All right, given a breakout towards the downside on 1 minute time frame already, right? Okay, so we have been checking for the exact entries on a 1 minute time frame for the scalpings, right? Okay, so it got a breakout towards the downside. You're waiting for the market to get reversed from here or this level, a little bit on a pushing high and getting breakdown below this levels, right? Okay, so this is confirmations levels, whereby the market giving you the breakouts towards the downside, you will be expecting market to move towards the downside. All right, okay. So it doesn't mean that the market is moving in a downside as well, right? Okay, in case if it is not able to give you the breakouts below this levels, right? Okay, so you might like to expect market to move on upper side as well, right? That's also possible, right? Okay, so let's wait, right? Okay, so the confirmations, because of the volume that you are getting right now, is not able to push the candles, right? Okay, either that is on upper side or downside, right? I'm good to know that one. Binu, all right, Beanie, all right, welcome bro. Beanie Cambo, all right, welcome. Hope you guys are doing good, all right? Hopefully, right? Hopefully. Market is little bit boring right now. Market has not got a proper volume, right? It should be usually better than the Saturday, right? Okay. Let's wait, have patience now. What to do? Market's not moving, right? Because of that one, we need to have lots of patience in the market. Market is not moving. It is giving a move of 0.01%, 0.102% only. All right, not very major one. Feeling sleepy, guys. I should be in the bed, I guess. Yes, I'm going good from Nambia. All right, good to know that, brother. Welcome, brother. Welcome. Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you guys don't miss my live streaming from Monday to Friday sessions, right? Okay, every day when the market is volume is better, we try to plan the scalpings together, right? Okay, and which will be good. But today the market volumes are not good as well, right? The market moves are very boring for now, right? Okay, because of that one, you're not getting quick SL or quick TPs, right? So slowly, if the market is coming to the zone whereby it have got you the setups, right, and the market is not able to push you towards your directions, if there is no volume, right, market won't be pushing you towards your directions, rather it will try to reverse your directions, right? Okay, the market setups directions, right? Okay, actually this is the setup for the shorts on a downside. All right, getting down below this levels is right. Okay, so So this is the setup for the shorts on a downside. Okay, usually, all right. But what the market happens to do it, creating a short positions over here, right, breaking down, getting a, you see, broke down and sent you your ETS zone also. So people will be shorting over here. So market is slowly making a sideways and try to take out the people who have shorted over here, right? Okay, and it have tried to take out the SL from the top, right? Okay, so which the SL was taken out, right? So most of the people will be planning, even me if I was there, right, I will be planning my setup stop loss above these levels, right? Okay, so that is taken out for now, right, because of these small moves on upper side, creating a short positions on a downside, and went up to take out all the peoples who have the shorts from the down, right? Okay, they are SLs. So market is doing something like that, so opposite way, right? So you have to understand the psychology of the market as well. Creating a short positions and try to move on upper side means the market is moving, trying to take out your stop loss from the top, right? Okay, so even I was waiting for the short positions, even I have planned my short positions from here, right? But it will know that, market will know that there will be have a stop loss in this levels. Market knowingly trying to take out the stop loss for now because it don't have a volume, proper volume to send you towards the downside, I guess, most probably, right? What to do? Market's too boring, guys. All right. All right. Okay. Market is too boring. You cannot do anything. So market is what I have been explaining you all. Market was playing inside the zone, right? You can mark this one as a, I can mark this one as a black one, right? And this one as a black one more time, right? Okay, so market was trying to play inside this one. Market broke out towards downside, market broke out on upper side, and it is not able to give the directions, all right, yet. Okay, so it should be able to send you towards the downside, I guess, most probably, all right? So exactly, market is going back to the level whereby the market is, if it happens to push above these levels, you are getting back, getting out from the sideways one more time, right? Okay, so we are expecting the market to give you towards the downside directions from here, right? Okay, so exact entries will be something over here, all right? If I was planning a big move on the downside, this will be the proper entry for me, because market have tried to break out towards downside and it is clearing out from here, right? If there is no fake out, so this waiting for this zone is for proper setups, right? Okay, so good setups. You don't have to follow all the noise that you have experienced in the upper side, and the move that you get from this levels is going to be the quicker, I guess, right? Okay, from here towards the downside. But what we are doing is we are doing a taking a small risk from the top only, whereby we are planning from the top, right? Okay, so risk always comes with a reward, right? Okay, so you have been planning from the top, extra of how much percentage, guys? Almost 0.19, almost 0.2 percentage you are planning extra, all right, whereby you are taking risks on the risks always comes with the rewards, guys, all right? Okay, it doesn't mean that you have to take the risks, right? The proper setups that you have is for the short is this levels, right? Okay, so trying to go down, break down, and this is the retest, trying to take out the peoples who have planned early shots, right? And this is the same levels that you are planning for the shots, but your setup is, you are going to get small profits, but that is going to be a little bit more definite and more accurate, right? Okay, so usually, right, if you are trying to take from the top, you are trying to get inside the noise zone, and you're taking risks, right? Market might like to go up rather than breaking down, coming down below as well, right? But we are expecting market to get reversed from here, right, towards the downside. But at the same time, it has an advantage market rather than giving you the retest on the downside, right? This retest can give you the breakouts on upper side and try to push you on upper side as well, all right? So you are taking the risks at this level, so you try to understand the conditions of the market situations that you're going through right now, all right? Okay, but we are aggressively with the small confirmations, right? We are planning a short setups, right? Okay. Market is not moving, that is the fact. All right, guys. Market is not moving, that's the fact that we know that right now, all right? Let's try to wait, have patience now, right? Getting bored, guys. Right, market is not giving you the setups right now. Have patience now. Let's see, right, guys? Okay, market is not moving yet. We need to have patience and hold for that one. Market is not giving you the move. Quick SL removal, quick TPs we requires, whichever it is. Slowly giving your baby steps. Zero 0.007% out from the range. What market is doing. Baby steps. Market move is really boring. What we can do, guys? We can't do. Dragon can't do anything over here. I can't help you out. Market is not giving you moves. Dragon is not able to give you the not getting move, guys. If it breaks these levels, we keep closing and wait for the same levels. Okay, we won't be taking risks. Market is not giving you the volumes right now. It have created pending orders. We keep closing our short positions and try to plan again one more time below these levels, right? Okay, we wait for the same levels below those levels, right? So don't focus on upper side, bear the loss, all right, 0.07 percentage, and wait for the same levels to come in. Don't try to focus on a, we'll try to focus on a downside only from here. Okay, upper side, you are going back again from the sideways box, right? This is getting out from the sideways box one more time. We'll wait for the same move. All right, don't worry, your thing is going to get recover 0.07 percentage, right? We wait for keep closing, right, and we wait for the same move again one more time. Let's not take risks. All right, holding a negative things that is on the sideways, very less volume, right? Okay, that's going to be really irritating, right? Rather we keep closing and wait for the same move again one more time on a downside. Below this levels, right guys? So this is point for our plans to go on a downside. Upper side, don't try to focus it, guys. Upper side will focus only breaking above this levels, right? Okay. Not moving, market is not moving, guys, not moving. We wait for the same positions, okay guys, on a downside. We'll try to wait for the same position, guys. Slowly it's moving. Not very major moves I can see, right? Welcome guys, welcome those who are watching me for the first time. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, all right guys, okay, so that you guys don't miss my live streaming from Monday to Friday sessions, right? Every day. Let's wait, have patience now. Market is not moving at all, so it's making you boring, guys. Market not moving. Making higher highs. There is a positions for the long as well above these levels, guys, okay, but the thing is you are bounded by the sideways that you have in this levels, right? Okay, above these levels we can target for this levels on upper side if it's directly planning upper side, but this is also risky, all right guys, okay. What we can plan is we can plan for this 0.13 percentage only you have on upper side, which is very minor, all right. So we are ignoring that part, we are ignoring this part right now. Very small move. Have patience, wait guys. All right. Hi Sachin, hi, welcome Sami Open. All right, welcome brothers, welcome to the crypto channel by Dragon. All right, market is really boring right now, so you're not able to get any setups. Okay, we'll wait. All right, we'll try to wait. Have patience, we'll try to wait a bit. Have patience. Feeling sleepy also guys. Hey guys, moving, giving a small moves on upper side. There is very small moves Upper side, if you plan it, that's also very risky, all right, but the moves are there, only minor one, all right, okay. The moves are there, but very minor one, very small scalp. We have 0.1 percentage only on upper side, not more than that one. If you're planning on a upper side, right guys, over here, if you are planning on upper side, then you are going back to the hit the pending orders that was on a previously on upper side, right? Okay, you should having a stop losses of this move only, above the, this much only, guys, all right. If it returns, then you need to get close. Below this levels is for the shots, all right, okay. If you are planning very minor move, that is very minor, but the market is not giving you the move right now on a downside, right, okay. Because of that one, there is a long positions, but very minor one, all right, okay, very small. Bigger setup standing on a downside, right? So most probably you'll be expecting market to move back from this levels, right? If it doesn't, then that becomes a long positions on upper side, guys, all right. If it doesn't returns from here, right, it is going to be a long positions. Maybe it can targets on upper side as well, this level $65,279, right? So you should be able to getting a reverse from here. If you're planning, you should have stop loss below this levels, right? I'm not sure whether this position is going to be given or not, all right, because like market have already tried to create a short positions on a downside. Market might like to create a long positions at upper side and might like to give you all the way to on a downside again one more time, right? That's also possible. So because of that one, the setup is there, all right, but it's up to you how you are managing the risks over there, all right. The setup is very small again, all right. You have very small setups, that's 0.13 percentage only, very minor, all right, okay. You have very minor setups over there. Market, when we place our setups, then only it is moving a little bit, right, guys. All right, okay. So very minor setups are there. Upper side, I'm not focusing much, right, okay. I'm focusing only on the downside for now. I can do one thing, one more levels, right, in case if it is like not giving you short positions, right, the long positions from here, right, it will be something like this, right, okay. In case if it is not giving you short positions from here, right, it can give the fill up that there is one pending orders living in this levels, right, staying in this levels, right, okay. In case if it gets reversed from here and plants you on upper side from here, right, that can be one long positions for you all on upper side, all right. Don't get confused, I'm just giving you the possibilities way that market can move in this levels, because market is trying to make you smallest move in this levels, right, okay. So market, if it happens to go up to fill up the pending orders that it have before it moves down, right, you might like to get this move on upper side as well, right. This is what I meant to say, okay. I'm not taking, but if you are just giving you the explanations over here, all right. I'm waiting for the short positions on the downside, maybe towards this levels, all right. Either that is coming back from here or from here, right, okay. So above this levels, that's going to be a good long on upper side. I'm waiting for the downside move, right. Let's see anyways, right, guys. Right now the market is not giving you any exact moves, bigger moves. This is giving you the baby steps right now, baby steps, right. All baby steps it is getting provided, right. So in case if the market happens to reverse from here, right, the better opportunity for you all to go for the longs from here, right? Okay, in case if it is not giving you on a shorter moves, right? Okay, then you can aim for the upper pending moves, but I think you need to wait for this move to its downside firstly, then only targeting one on upper side will be more confident one. Okay, like this 0.3% move that is left on upper side. Firstly, market needs to fill up this on a downside. Market is really boring right now, guys. What to do? It's not giving you the moves. Very small moves are there. Really boring, right, guys? It's really boring market right now. It's really boring. Okay, Sam, crazy boring. 0.1% move. Okay, let's try to but it will try to give you something like this. Very small minor moves are there, not very major one. Small moves. Guys, feeling sleepy. Small moves. Two things it can do it from here. Okay, if you have planned your shots right, okay, from here you can plan it right, but you need to observe over here. Either this has a directly chance of throwing you down as well. If it throws, you can keep holding on a downside, right? If it doesn't throws, right, then what we can do is wait for the market reversal right above these levels. We can plan. If it breaks out on upper side, we can plan for the one pending orders that is left on upper side, right? Okay, or if it happens to get rejections, you will be waiting for the same positions on a downside. So we can continue this setups on a downside as well, but we need to consider check it out right where the market happens to give you the breakouts from these levels and continue on a downside or not, right, guys? Okay, so this is the levels whereby the market can give you the right now 0.12% right over here. If the market breaks down below directly, that can be a directly move to its downside as well. All right, but in case if the market happens to reverse it right and form the structure something like that, right, if the market is not able to give you the directions, it will give something like this again one more time, right? Okay, that can be a retest, right? And sending you back, you might like to experience some sideways in this levels. If it doesn't create sideways, you directly get cleared towards the downside. But in case if it happens to get reversed from here rather than breaking you down from here, right, Again, market has two possibilities, whether going back up to this levels and getting down, or again going back to fill up the pending orders that you have on the pre-side, right? Okay, so this is what you can understand in these levels. Let's see, guys, what it will do, right? So directly down, one is right, one is getting back from here, sending you back. So there are lots of plans in these levels, right? Okay, many possibilities. One is directly going down, one possibilities. Second is getting rejection from here and going up to these levels and going down, right? Okay, second setups, right? Third setups not able to get up down from here and push you on upper side and fill the pending orders and come back, right? That's the third things it can do it. So multiple things you can observe in these levels right now. Okay. But it have a chances of making sideways in this levels as well, right, guys? Longest rally of the sideways. One thing is that one. Market is not having volume, guys, not able to push. Need to be hi bro please sell it with 4,000 points. अब होगा सेलिंग का घंटा खेल. Let's see, brother, let's see. Okay, if it gives, let's see. All right, if it doesn't give, what to do, right, guys? Okay, sell it with 4,000 points. All right, how are you, brother? Doing good? Need to be hi all going good right now. All right, okay, I know your view and your drawing going perfect, but today you are not draw too much buildings or other big channels. All right. Okay. Alright, प्लीज हिंदी समझाओ हिंदी में अभी गाइस. ऑलराइट, सो हिंदी में समझा देता हूँ गाइस. दोस हु आर इंटरेस्टेड, लेट मी एक्सप्लेन यू ऑन द हिंदी एज वेल, राइट? ओके, सो क्या हो रहा है गाइस, ये साइडवेज चल रहा है, इसमें पूरा का पूरा हम समझा देगा हिंदी में, ठीक है गाइस? तो 15 मिनट्स टाइम फ्रेम में साइडवेज, पूरा साइडवेज है, पूरा ये जोन तो पूरा साइडवेज चल रहा है गाइस. ऑलराइट, तो हम क्या सोच रहा है, मार्केट इससे अंदर ये लेवल से 64,832 से नीचे चला गया तो हम इतना तक टारगेट कर सकता है. पर हम आप लोग अभी थोड़ा रिस्क कर रहा है, ऊपर का साइड से ही रिस्क ले रहा है, ठीक है? क्योंकि अभी इधर रेंज है, एक रेंज, अभी ये रेंज से हम लोग 0.28% एक्स्ट्रा मिलने वाला है. तो रिस्क ऊपर से ही ले रहा है, पर रिस्क लेना आपका सेटअप, अच्छा वाला सेटअप इधर बैठ रहा है, ठीक है, शॉर्ट में. पर हम लोग ऊपर से ही रिस्क लेके रख दिया है अभी. तो अभी ये रिस्क में क्या होता है गाइस, राइट? तो ये जब हम लोग रिस्क लिया है, इधर हम लोग का क्या देखना है, ये जब अभी हम लोग ने अभी सेटअप शॉर्ट ले लिया है ऊपर से, ये सेटअप इधर से डायरेक्टली कंटिन्यू करके नीचे भी आ सकता है डायरेक्ट 1 पॉइंट, सेटअप नंबर 1, राइट? ओके, तो हम लोग को क्या देखना है, ये इधर से प्लान कर रहा है तो एक प्रॉफिट बुक करके हम लोग स्टॉप लॉस और एंट्री में रख के हम लोग वेट कर सकता है, ठीक है? तो एक चांसेस है मार्केट इधर से रिवर्स करके फिर एक बार साइडवेज बना के अभी डिसीजन पॉइंट में पहुंच गया है, तो इधर से रिवर्स कर भी सकता है. ये चांसेस है गाइस, ऑलराइट, चांसेस है, ठीक है? तो इधर से रिवर्स कर लिया तो अभी इधर फिर एक डिसीजन पॉइंट बन जाएगा. इधर से मार्केट नीचे फेंकना पड़ेगा, तो एक नीचे फेंक दिया तो एक फिर हमारा शॉर्ट पोजीशंस बन सकता है, ठीक है? हम लोग तो अभी इधर से निकल गया, ठीक है, स्टॉप लॉस एंट्री में लगा के इसके लिए तो एक प्रॉफिट लेके हम इधर से निकल गया, ठीक है? तो फिर हम लोग इधर से प्लान कर सकता है नीचे जाने का, ठीक है? और अभी ये पॉइंट से ऊपर भी फेंक सकता है, इसीलिए हम लोग अभी स्टॉप लॉस एंट्री में रखना पड़ेगा. सिर्फ रिस्क कंट्रोल कर रहा है हम लोग, अभी इधर सेटअप्स भी ले रहा है क्योंकि आज संडे है, इसीलिए रिस्क ले रहा है, पर रिस्क कंट्रोल भी करना पड़ेगा. तो इधर से मार्केट ऊपर फेंक दिया तो ये पेंडिंग ऑर्डर से एक बैठा हुआ है ऊपर जो फिलअप नहीं हुआ तो उसको फिलअप करना पड़ेगा हम लोग, ठीक है। तो मार्केट वो फिलअप करने के लिए ऊपर जाएगा, ठीक है। तो इधर से ब्रेकआउट हो गया तो इधर से रिजेक्शन मिल गया, तो फिर रिजेक्शन मिल के ये ब्रेकआउट नीचे कर दिया, तो फिर नीचे हम लोग साइडवेज में चले जाएंगे फिर, ठीक है ना। पहला सेटअप्स ये है, पर ये रिवर्स करके ऊपर जाएगा तो पहला सेटअप्स हम लोग इधर प्रॉफिट बुक करके सेटअप्स एंट्री स्टॉप लॉस एंट्री में रख के छोड़ देगा नीचे, ठीक है। तो जाएगा तो जाएगा, नहीं जाएगा तो जब ये लौटेगा हम लोग एंट्री से निकल जाएंगे। ये रिस्क कंट्रोल एक हो गया हमारा। तो इधर से रिवर्स करके फिर हम लोग को रिवर्स कर दिया तो साइडवेज बनाने का कोशिश भी करने का चांसेस है इधर में। तो साइडवेज बना दिया तो इधर से फिर रिजेक्शन मिलेगा, फिर इधर आएगा, टेना 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 करके बैठेगा ये, ठीक है। तो हम लोग साइडवेज तो अभी एक्सपेक्ट नहीं कर रहा है, बन गया तो फिर वही हिसाब से हम लोग का प्लान करना पड़ेगा, ठीक है। तो इधर से ऊपर ब्रेकआउट कर दिया तो इतना तक जा सकता है ये, हाँ। तो इसका ब्रेकआउट ऊपर कर गया तो शॉर्ट का हम लोग नहीं सोचेंगे, ये हम लोग लॉन्ग ही सोच के ऊपर जाके रहेंगे, ठीक है। तो दिस इज़ द प्लान्स फॉर नाउ। वी कैन एक्सटेंड दिस वन इफ इट हैपन्स टू ब्रेक डाउन फ्रॉम दिस लेवल्स एंड ट्राई टू कीप you pushing you on a downside, right? Okay, in case if it happens to get reversed from here, right, and we will try to go for the upper side move, right, if it happens to break out on upper side. All right, okay, but let's see if we can extend this our long positions after booking TP1 over here. We will extend all the way something like this. In case if it happens to get reversed from here, right, okay guys, if it happens to get reversed from here, making a sideways or not able to decide which side it should be moving, right, we'll be planning accordingly. So there are lots of backup plans for you all, right, okay, if it happens to fail it, right, okay. For now we can hold for the downside move, right, okay. So you observe whether after booking one TPs over here, you observe you are getting back one more time or not, right. If it doesn't get, that's well and good. Next rest of the TPs we can keep holding on a downside, right, okay. But right now there is very small move that this is very expected, right, from here to this level is very expected and direct, all right, okay. But this has also an opportunity to send you back one more time and trying to decide in this levels, right, okay. So which side it should be doing, right, we'll be trying to see that one, all right, okay guys. So hope that was helpful for you all, right. Bye. कौन सा हिंदी में समझा दिया यार भाई, कौन सा ब्रोकर है? बाइनेंस एंड बाईबिट यूज़ कर रहा हूँ मैं अभी, बाईबिट में चल रहा है, ओके। SMC ईगल 65,000 सेलिंग लेवल बन रहा है मेरा सेटअप रिगार्डिंग 65,100। वो भी हो सकता है, वो भी हो सकता है। तो हम लोग बहुत होशियारी से मैनेज करना पड़ेगा इसमें, वो भी हो सकता है, ठीक है ना। तो बाय हार्टली रिक्वायर्ड, हम इंडियन इंग्लिश समझा नहीं आता, प्लीज़ कैप्शन हिंदी स्टार्टिंग ओपन प्लीज़, ऑलराइट। ठीक है, हम ऑटो में लगा देगा ट्रांसलेशन, ठीक है ना। नेक्स्ट टाइम से। Hi sir, selling TP, alright. TP for the sailings, right? If you have sold from upper side, you need to book some profits in this levels. Rest, if it gives directly, you keep holding on a downside till $64,500. Alright, okay. In case if it gets reversed, there is a chances of getting reversed as well on upper side. That will observe it, right? So first thing is directly going on a downside, okay. Directly जा सकता है ये, हाँ। डायरेक्टली नहीं किया, थोड़ा गड़बड़ी करके बैठा हुआ है, तो इधर बैठा दिया तो ऊपर जाके फिर इधर से भी रिजेक्शन करके फिर हम लोग इधर से एंट्री ले सकता है नीचे का एक पॉइंट, राइट। तो इधर से रिजेक्शन होने के बाद एक शॉट ले सकता है टारगेटिंग नीचे का। ये फिर ऊपर जाने का टाइम में फिर ये ऊपर ब्रेकआउट कर दिया तो हम लोग लॉन्ग ले पाएंगे एक 0.3% छोटा वाला, ठीक है ना। पर इसका ऊपर ब्रेकआउट हो गया तो ये बहुत ऊपर चला जाएगा $65,279 तक, ठीक है ना गाइस। तो होशियारी से प्लान करना पड़ेगा इसमें। तो छोटा छोटा स्कैल्पिंग ले रहा है अभी, तो देख लेगा इधर ये डायरेक्ट ब्रेकआउट कर लेगा कि नहीं कर लेगा, ठीक है। डायरेक्टली नीचे दे दिया तो अच्छी बात है, डायरेक्टली ब्रेकआउट नीचे नहीं दिया तो कैसे मैनेज करेगा आप लोग, उसका समझना चाहिए, ठीक है। तो कैसे आप लोग मैनेज कर लेंगे आपका सेटअप्स, ठीक है ना गाइस। सो दिस आर द थिंग्स गाइस, राइट। लेट्स सी एनीवेज, राइट। if it gives directly breakouts, right? But we make sure that we book some profits for the scalpings, right? The smallest view right now. छोटा वाला सोच रिवर्स करेगा कि नहीं करेगा देख लेंगे, ठीक है गाइस, ऑलराइट. सो आई ऑल्सो डोंट नो गाइस, ऑलराइट. मार्केट कैसा चलेगा वही हिसाब से हमको चलना पड़ेगा. हम डायरेक्ट प्लान करके बैठा हुआ है तो मार्केट उल्टा चला गया तो उसमें क्या क्या करेंगे वो सब प्लान होना चाहिए, ठीक है. We have to be prepared for the next moves as well, right? In case if the market happens to do the another way, what we are going to do it. These things are very important, right, guys? So normal days now, if it is like normal days, it should be making a structure like this, all right, going up, trying to break out, then only it will give the directions. But this is Sunday, I cannot say it will make the structures or not, all right, the perfect structures, the complete structures or not. पहला हम लोग ने we have started from this charts, right, from here as well. Those who have folded, their stop loss was above these levels, right, it's still good. But those who have closed, no problem, right? Okay. We'll observe it together what the market does. Let's wait, right? Okay. Buy is broker pay चार्जेस कितना लगता है? 0.03% होगा आपका कैपिटल हिसाब से. एक ट्रेड सेटअप्स का 0.03%, right? So if you are making $100, maybe a $3, $200 बना दिया तो $6 हो जाएगा. Hope, if I'm not mistaken, all right, if I'm not mistaken, हो सकता है. देख लेगा गाइस. नींद आ रही गाइस. Feeling sleepy now guys, all right. मार्केट का मूव देख के बहुत बोर्ड हो रहा है गाइस. Profit booked, yeah. We need to book profit small. Then if you want to hold, stop loss at entry and hold it for the downside move. If it is not, then we can wait, right? Okay. तो होशियारी से काम करना पड़ेगा. सैटरडे संडे को थोड़ा छोटा मोटा प्रॉफिट मिल जाने से भी ठीक है. इतना बड़ा प्रॉफिट एक्सपेक्ट नहीं करते हैं हम लोग, पर छोटा मोटा प्रॉफिट मिल जाने से भी थोड़ा ठीक ही है. तो ऐसे बैठे रहना तो सैटरडे संडे मार्केट मूव नहीं दे रहा है तो एंट्री में फिर बारंबार चला जाएगा, फिर बोरिंग हो जाता है. फिर गाइस देख लेता है क्या करता है मार्केट. तो अकॉर्डिंगली हम लोग को प्लान रेडी होके बैठना पड़ेगा गाइस, ऑलराइट. ओके. We should get prepared for the next moves as well, right? Okay. So anywhere it gives, right, we should be ready for that one. Jandit to not moving. All right. थोड़ा थोड़ा छोटा मोटा बिटकॉइन क्या खराबी चल रहा है गाइस। इस सैटरडे संडे को ट्रेड करने में यही दिक्कत है गाइस, खाली मार्केट अच्छा मूव नहीं देता है। एटलीस्ट वीकडेज को अभी रॉन्ग होने से भी, मिस्टेक होने से भी स्टॉप लॉस जल्दी हो जाता है, पर वीकेंड्स को बहुत स्लोली चल देता है ये लोग। मेरा दिल भी कितना पागल है। तेरे नाम तेरे नाम तेरे बिना तेरे बिना ला 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 ला। नींद आ रही है गाइस, नींद आ रही है मेरे को, छोटा मोटा प्यार है, छोटा मोटा मूव है गाइस। Let's have patience, right? Let's see what it does. We should expect the moves, right? I have been telling you, right guys, okay, market can never go wrong. It is us who is going wrong, so always be prepared. All right, which side, wherever it reacts, right? तेरे बिना market साइडवेज में जाएगा कि नहीं जाएगा? हमको लगता है ये साइडवेज में जाना चाहिए। Gold, I have given you all the long-term videos, all right, okay, you can check it, that one for the gold. I've already uploaded on my channel, you can check it out, right? Okay, nothing much financial advice. Dragon is not a certified financial advisor, right? You should know that one. He is explaining you whatever he knows, right? Whatever he does. Boring है market move, क्या करे? It's not made by me. The market itself is very boring for now. छोटा मोटा प्यार है। क्या करे गाइस, मार्केट को वेट करते करते कैंडल मूव से नहीं कर रहा है यार। 64,939.9 में बैठा हुआ है, It's not trying to move anywhere, right? मूव करने के ताकत नहीं है बिटकॉइन में अभी, ताकत नहीं है, ताकत नहीं है गाइस, थोड़ा ताकत दिला दो बिटकॉइन को। Gulsufi. Can BTC to 66k? Yeah, I'm planning, but a long time only, I guess. Supermax, long term only. रवि सर कैसे हो? हम ठीक ही है अभी, ठीक ही चल रहा है, ऊपर वाले की वजह से ठीक ही चल रहा है। थोड़ा मार्केट अभी मूव नहीं दे रहा है, इसीलिए हम लोग अटक गया भाईजान, फिसल गया तेरा प्यार मुझे। मार्केट मूव नहीं दे रहा है गाइस, क्या करे, क्या करूं ओ लेडी, मैं हूँ आदत से मजबूर। मार्केट हिल नहीं रहा है गाइस, बोर हो जाता है गाइस वेट करते करते। मेरा दिल भी कितना पागल है। सर ट्रेड लॉजिक क्या है इसमें? अभी मार्केट ब्रेकडाउन दे दिया है, ठीक है, इधर से नीचे का, तो मार्केट रीटेस्ट के लिए गया ऊपर, थोड़ा ब्रेकआउट करके आ गया नीचे, तो लॉन्ग पोजीशन बनाया ऊपर, तो नीचे आ गया, फिर वो हमारा जोन में, तो हमें अभी ऊपर से ये जब रिजेक्शन मिल गया मार्केट को, तो हम लोग प्लान कर लिया शॉर्ट पोजीशंस वन मोर टाइम, इस टाइम से, हाँ, इस लेवल से, तो प्लानिंग नीचे कर दिया हम लोग, तो एटलीस्ट हम लोग ये टारगेट कर रहा है, तो इससे नीचे गया तो हम लोग होल्ड करेंगे, एक प्रॉफिट बुक करके नीचे तक डायरेक्टली मूव करने का भी चांसेस है, क्योंकि ये साइडवेज में गया तो ये डायरेक्टली मूव करेगा, साइडवेज में नहीं गया तो हम लोग साइडवेज इधर भी मार्केट इधर ही बनाने का कोशिश भी करेगा, तो फिर इधर साइडवेज बना दिया तो मार्केट इधर से रिवर्स होना पड़ेगा, फिर इधर जाके फिर रिजेक्शन मिलेगा, फिर ये बॉक्स में प्ले करेगा, ठीक है ना। तो अभी नीचे दे दिया तो होल्ड करेंगे, तो इधर से रिवर्स हो गया तो स्टॉप लॉस एंट्री में रख के वेट करेंगे क्या करता है मार्केट, थोड़ा ऑब्जर्व करेंगे, ठीक है। तो इधर से मार्केट स्टॉप लॉस को एंट्री में रख के वेट करेंगे, इधर देख के, तो ब्रेकआउट कर दिया तो होल्ड करेंगे, ये रिवर्स हो गया तो फिर क्लोज करना पड़ेगा ऊपर स्टॉप लॉस एंट्री में रख के, ठीक है। तो साइडवेज भी हो सकता है, इधर साइडवेज बना दिया तो फिर वही हिसाब से चलना पड़ेगा, साइडवेज नहीं बना दिया तो हम लोग ले लेंगे प्रॉफिट अच्छा से। पहले से ही साइडवेज में तो दे दिया है ब्रेकआउट, नीचे ब्रेकआउट दे दिया है, ये ब्रेकआउट दे दिया है, ठीक है ना। तो हम लोग वेट कर रहा है नीचे का, तो अभी पॉइंट्स है, इसका नीचे गया तो ये बड़ा सेल्स बन सकता है, इधर से इधर तक 0.48 का बड़ा सेल्स बन सकता है, पर इधर तक आने में भी कोशिश अभी बिटकॉइन को हम लोग इधर तक आने का, ब्रेकआउट करने का वेट कर रहा है। इधर तक आके ये ब्रेकआउट कर दिया तो हम लोग अच्छे से होल्ड कर पाएंगे नीचे। अभी हम लोग नॉइजी जोन में एंटर कर लिया है, तो इसका ऊपर तो नॉइजी जोन होता है, इसमें ब्रेकआउट होता है, रिटेस्ट होता है, ऊपर का फेकआउट होता है, नीचे का आता है। तो अच्छा से रिट्रेट वेट करना है तो इसका नीचे है ट्रेड, इधर इसका नीचे बैठा हुआ है शॉर्ट, तो इधर इससे नीचे हम लोग प्लान कर सकते हैं। अभी इधर आपका ब्रेकआउट फेकआउट सब इधर ही हो जाएगा, तो ऊपर भी बना सकता है प्लान्स, है ना। अभी स्कैल्पिंग 5 मिनट्स टाइम फ्रेम एंड 1 मिनट टाइम फ्रेम में हम लोग देख रहे हैं। लॉन्ग टर्म के लिए नहीं है ये, छोटा टाइम के लिए स्कैल्पिंग देख रहा है 5 मिनट्स और 1 मिनट टाइम फ्रेम में, ठीक है ना गाइस। नाइला में ये पर तो तुमसे करती है। ओके नाइला में, गुड टू नो दैट, वेलकम ब्रो, वेलकम। ऊपर वाले के हाथ में क्या करता है दिखता है। वेट करते करते मार्केट मूव अच्छा नहीं है अभी गाइस, ऑलराइट। द मार्केट मूव दैट वी आर एक्सपीरियंसिंग इज वेरी बैड राइट नाउ, ओके, so not very clear. Move are clear but very slow, all right, very slow, because there is no good volume for now, all right. Because of that one, the market is very slow. वेरी गुड इंग्लिश, थैंक यू रवि। इतना नहीं आता है फिर भी कोशिश कर लेता हूँ, हिंदी भी कोशिश कर लेता हूँ आप लोग के रिक्वेस्ट पर। क्या करेगा इज राइट, देयर इज़ नो गुड मूव राइट नाउ, वेरी स्लो। What to do? The market is making this in such a way that market is not moving at all, right? No good volumes, maybe waiting, still we need to wait for an hour, right, to get a proper volumes, I guess. Then only we might like to see market moving a bit. अभी मार्केट का वॉल्यूम ठीक नहीं है, चर्चा है चर्चा। मार्केट का वॉल्यूम ठीक नहीं है, मार्केट का वॉल्यूम ठीक नहीं है गाइस। नेवर बाइस ब्रोकर पे चार्जेस, ठीक है। Hope you guys are doing good, right? Saturday or Sunday, I know it's really gets so boring to get trade it, right guys, okay. So we have to know that the market is not getting a good volumes to push you. तेरे बिना तेरे नाम ने किया है. Saturday and Sunday it always gets boring, guys. Okay, so usually people get so much free in Saturday and Sunday, and they expect a lot of those who are gold trader also, they jump it for the BTC trader, right? BTC, right? Since the market is closed for the gold, but they don't experience a good thing in a gold, I mean like BTC, right? Okay, because of the volumes and the moves that they get it, right? It's really boring. Okay, थोड़ा बोरिंग हो जाता है गाइस. मार्केट मूव्स थोड़ा बोरिंग हो जाता है. ब्रेकआउट कर लेता है, ऊपर नीचे करते रहता है. ब्रेक्स आउट ऑन अपर साइड, ब्रेक्स आउट ऑन डाउन साइड. We can't do anything, just wait, stare it, right? Nothing much to do. Okay, just stare in the market and just try to see the shitty moves, right, of the Bitcoin. Yesterday I was having some work, right? Because of that one I couldn't come on a live stream, right, yesterday. So those who are not in the group, right, you can keep joining the group as well, right? There is a community group for you all, free community group. There is a Telegram group, all right? There is a link in the description box. You can keep joining over there as well, right? Those who are interested, right? Okay, not forced, right? Sometimes I give a good setups over there as well, all right? You can catch it and make some dollars from there, all right? But you should be very careful. Sometimes I give it without hitting your entry, right? I try to give you all that time. Okay, you should get a confirmations, breakouts, and the confirmations, right? Okay, so for that one you should have little bit idea about the setups as well. Sometimes I can give you on the market move only, market entry only. मुझे breakout किसी पता करे breakout कैसे पता करे, explain. Okay, breakout एक वीडियो भी भेज दिया है हम. I have uploaded one video for you all. इंग्लिश आती है ना, इंग्लिश में मैं एक्सप्लेन कर देता हूँ. तो ब्रेकआउट में अभी क्या होता है, ब्रेकआउट स्पेशली ब्रेकआउट साइडवेज में ब्रेकआउट देखने में there is no use looking for the breakouts in the sideways especially, alright, because it always tries to pick you out in the sideways. In case if you are looking for the one range, like a one range on the bull side, right, then it is very good to look for the breakouts, right? Okay, but the breakouts in the sideways, when the market is sideways, is something like this, right? When the market stays in the sideways, right, then even if you look for the breakouts, there is no use. It will try to break out you on a side, again pick you out, right? All those things happens, right? Okay, so for this breakout एक strategy है indicator. I don't like using indicators as well, right? There is a strategy with the indicator looking for the good breakouts and upper side or downside, right? Okay, there is one strategy. Okay, so we usually what you will be experiencing is on the breakouts कैसे पता करना है. हम एक example देखें. अभी अभी ये हो गया. So I always have a 3 levels of confirmations for the breakouts, right? Okay, so क्या करना चाहिए, मार्केट को ये मार्क कर देना चाहिए. अभी ये सपोर्ट एक रेसिस्टेंस बन गया है, इमीडिएट रेसिस्टेंस बना देगा. ये ब्रेकआउट कर दिया ऊपर, है ना? तो सेकंड लेवल्स में क्या चेक करना चाहिए, आपका सपोर्ट चेक करना चाहिए ब्रेकआउट्स में, जब भी साइडवेज में हो. ठीक है ना. Whenever the market is in the sideways, always try to find out this levels, right? Okay, so a little bit of sideways while breaking out, right? It was not confirming directly in upper side from here, right? So you are counting three things, right? One is breakout, second is getting rejection from the bottom, all right? Okay, second is getting rejection from the bottom. Again, this was making a sideways, so you got one extra move over here, right? Okay, again it tried to get a rejection, so as soon as it gets rejection from here, it is so almost 50 to 60% you are confirmed that market is going to give you the, if there is no sideways anymore, so half 50% that can make you sideways again one more time over here, right? But in case if it happens to get a rejection from here, that is a breakout confirmations above these levels, we placed our order going back to the smallest time frame, 1 minute time frame for the exact entries, right? Then you can plan for the long moves on upper side. All right, okay, so what we have checked: breakout, rejections, and confirming an upper side, right? So same level that goes for the shorter side as well. So if it is the trend like this, right, it is very easy, right, to find the breakouts or not, right? Okay, so if there is a trend something like this, all right, it becomes very easy to find the breakouts on upper side, right? Breaking out, right? Okay, so it is very easy over here as well, right? It was breaking out. Okay, so मार्केट में क्या हो गया, एक ट्रेंड बना सकते हो आप, पुल बैक ट्रेंड, राइट? पुल बैक ट्रेंड बना के तो ट्रेंड से ब्रेकआउट हो गया और थोड़ा छोटा रीटेस्ट दे देगा. रीटेस्ट होने के बाद इसके ऊपर चला गया तो ऊपर प्लान करके ब्रेकआउट ट्रेस कर सकते हो ऐसे करके. तो दैट इज कॉल्ड ब्रेकआउट्स, राइट? ओके, सो यू कैन ट्रेस इट फ्रॉम द रीटेस्ट फेज, राइट? Giving you breakouts on the trend, it is very easy, right? But when the condition is something like this, it becomes a little bit confusing for you all to trace your breakouts, right? That time you need to get a confirmations, right? Getting a breakouts, getting a downside move. So in fact, if it was getting a downside from there, it would have directly moved on a downside as well. We can take it from here. So in fact, on a downside, you will be tracing for the levels whereby you are getting below these levels are not, right? So you can trace on a downside. So there are two levels while in the trend as well, right? Okay, when the market happens to move in one directions, you can trace for the two levels, right? One is from the trend, right? In this case, you cannot make the trends, you guys see, because market was on the sideways, right? Because of that one, you cannot make trends, right? Okay, your trends becomes very boring, right? Okay, so in this cases, right, so you will be having a little bit difficult in this finding the breakouts. Well, the market was having one direction trends only at something like this, right? It just becomes very easy, right? Okay, market breaking out on upper side, right, and doing the retest, after the retest confirming an upper side. Okay, so something like that you can trace it. Breakout अभी टू लेवल्स में जाएगा, ठीक है? एक तो ब्रेकआउट में अच्छा ट्रेंड देखने को मिलेगा आपको, हाँ, तो एक में एक साइड में ट्रेंड अच्छा नहीं होगा. सो दिस इज़ व्हाट यू कैन चेक इट आउट, राइट? ओके, एक लेवल्स होगा आपको ट्रेंड अच्छा देखने को मिलेगा, एक लेवल्स होगा आपका ट्रेंड नहीं. सो ऑलवेज ऑन द थर्ड लेवल्स यू विल बी checking something like this. First levels, it will be first levels of breakouts, you will see a good things over there, right? Okay, first levels you will be observing whether reversals side में होगा. कभी भी फर्स्ट लेवल्स अब ऊपर से आ रहा है ना, अब ऊपर से आ रहा है, जब रिवर्स होगा फर्स्ट लेवल्स डिफ़िकल्ट होगा आपको फाइंड करने में. तो सेकंड लेवल्स अच्छे जाएगा क्योंकि ये ब्रेकआउट कर दिया, तो सेकंड लेवल का भी मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम आपका ब्रेकआउट्स में अच्छा ट्रेंड देखने को मिलेगा गाइस. पर जब थर्ड लेवल्स में जाते ही है, ये थोड़ा मिक्स, ये लेवल्स का ट्रेंड थोड़ा साइडवेज हो जाता है, इसमें अच्छा ट्रेंड देखने को नहीं मिलेगा. उस टाइम में आपको वो सेटअप यूज़ करना पड़ेगा जो हम बोला, ब्रेकआउट, रिजेक्शन फ्रॉम द बॉटम एंड clearing you on upper side, right? Okay, something like this you have to check it out, right? So three levels of ट्रेंड ब्रेकआउट में अभी एक साइड में ट्रेंड चल रहा है, तो पहला ट्रेंड में थोड़ा मुश्किल पड़ेगा आपको, सेकंड ट्रेंड अच्छा ही जाएगा, ठीक है ना? क्योंकि आप रिवर्सल प्लान कर रहे हो तो थोड़ा रिवर्सल, अभी ऊपर से नीचे जा रहा है, मार्केट हैव ट्राई टू मूव फ्रॉम द अप टू डाउन, राइट? सो यू आर प्लानिंग अ रिवर्सल राइट फ्रॉम हियर. Okay, the first trend becomes very easy, second trends also very easy, you will see a good trend of good trend levels, right, pullbacks, right, okay. फर्स्ट में इतना बड़ा वाला ट्रेंड नहीं देता है, छोटा वाला एक ब्रेकआउट देता है और बूम कर देता है, ठीक है ना। तो पर सेकेंड थर्ड टाइम में आपको मिस्टेक होने का हाई चांसेस है ब्रेकआउट स्ट्रैटेजी यूज़ करने में, ठीक है। सो थर्ड टाइम्स में इफ देयर इज इन समथिंग लाइक साइडवेज, you need to get little bit smarter to get your setups right, okay. So breakout, whenever you're planning your breakouts, so you will be planning your breakouts in the horizontal way as well as in the trend wise ways, right, okay. So horizontal people plans from the horizontal way, marking the support and resistance as well, right, okay. So people will be, for example, this is your resistance, right, market try to give you breakouts, right, and come back for the retest, right, okay. So come back for the retest shouldn't go below the previous supports that it have, right, okay. The maximum levels it can swap you, right, but it shouldn't go, right. And the third levels, once it happens to clear above these levels, then you plan it your long positions and try to move on upper side, right, okay. So accordingly you can plan it, right, for the breakouts. But the difference is, right, for the whenever you're planning your breakout strategy, right, okay, so you should be able to identify whether you are getting faked out or breakout. That's the only differences, right. Most of the time in the sideways you are going to get a fake out for the breakout strategy. So breakout strategy doesn't works better in the sideways strategy, all right, okay. So TP कहाँ तक रखे रवि सर, आप इंग्लिश बोल के स्टाइल कोल्ड स्मूथ बोथ ऑन इजी टू अंडरस्टैंड। सर आपकी इंग्लिश बोलिंग के स्टाइल कोल्ड स्मूथ बहुत easy to understand. Thank you so much, all right, thank you so much, okay. So TP, whenever you're planning your breakout strategy का TP बना बोल रहे हो आप और इसका TP बोल रहे हो तो ब्रेकआउट स्ट्रैटेजी में ऑलवेज TP एग्जैक्ट इंट्रीज, राइट। तो आपको जब भी आप ब्रेकआउट स्ट्रैटेजी यूज़ कर रहे हो, ठीक है ना, अभी ये ट्रेंड हो गया एक, तो एक ट्रेंड हो गया, तो अब तो ब्रेकआउट तो नीचे से प्लान कर रहे हो, ठीक है ना। आपका रिसेंट सपोर्ट रेसिस्टेंस से ब्रेकआउट करके, फॉर एग्जांपल हाँ गाइस, ऑलराइट, ये साइड में अभी ब्रेकआउट हो गया, ट्रेंड से भी निकलेगी, इमीडिएट टीपी होगा आपका यही वाला, इमीडिएट एग्जैक्ट वाला टीपी, श्योर वाला टीपी, 80 to 90% हिट करने वाला टीपी होगा, क्योंकि इधर में आप ऊपर कितना जा रहा है आपको मालूम नहीं है इसमें ब्रेकआउट स्ट्रैटेजी में, ठीक है ना। तो एक रेफरेंस ले सकते हो, यू कैन टेक रेफरेंस फ्रॉम द प्रीवियस रेसिस्टेंस एज वेल। वन थिंग इज, राइट, इफ यू हैव रेसिस्टेंस फॉर एग्जांपल you can take the reference from the previous levels whereby you have a resistance in this levels, right, to go for the maximum TPs that you have, right. Otherwise you can just trace this levels, the exact one, get out from this levels, take this entry exact for the breakout strategy. The exact entry is only this much, but what the people does, if it gives, they take it all. For that one you can always take advantage of my reference line, whereby you will be drawing one trend, right. As long as you are within that trend, right, you can hold it, right. But once you get it out from this trend, right, and pass the retest, you can close the trade. So as long as keep booking some profit, right, you can hold it your breakouts, right, sometimes because like it keeps very long, right, okay. So you can hold it, making one trend from the bottom, right, okay. So you can trace it this bottom, right, and as long as you are not getting out from the retest phase, you can keep holding it. Sometimes the retest phase becomes very long, whereby it will try to come to the your entry as well, right. But for that reason, what you have to do is, as soon as you hit this levels, you should book your 50% of profit. Rest you can hold it for the upper side move, right, moving a stop loss to the entry, right, okay. And rest how much it gives, 50%, that will be an advantage for you on upper side, right, okay. Das butar high, long time bro, yeah bro, long time, okay. So this is what you can do it, guys, all right. So if you are taking advantage of the breakout, right, so immediate TP is going to be this one, the previous high, right, okay. And after that one, how much it gives it, you can take it on upper side, right. So because that is going to be a little bit more sure, 60 to 70% it is going to be sure. Sometimes it becomes very big one, sometimes very small one as well, right, on the pullback, right, okay. So accordingly you can take advantage, right, okay. So out of that one as soon as you have your stop loss over here, upper side, rest you can hold it, right, for the breakout strategy, right? Okay, breakout strategy is not going to work in the sideways move, right? So you should be very careful, right? And until and unless you are taking a small scalp, that's okay, but you can take always advantage of the breakout strategy as well, right guys? Okay, so in the sideways as well, there are the move whereby you can check it for the price actions and you can take advantage of that one as well, right guys? Okay. So for now market is not moving, we can keep talking, right guys? Okay, so if you have any questions and other thing, right, okay, so you can always ask me, right? Okay. एग्जाम्पल दे रहा हूँ मैं, ठीक है ना? तो अभी ये हो गया, ये एक ट्रेंड हो गया, तो ट्रेंड तो ब्रेकआउट कर लिया है ऊपर, ठीक है ना? सो देयर वाज अ ट्रेंड ब्रेकआउट्स एंड अपर साइड, राइट? ये ट्रेंड ब्रेकआउट कर लिया है, तो एग्जाम्पल दे रहा हूँ मैं गाइस, ऑलराइट? तो अभी ये साइड में इफ़ यू आर प्लानिंग फ्रॉम हियर, यू गॉट अ रीटेस्ट पास, देन यू आर गेटिंग एंट्री फ्रॉम हियर. So the next level is you are planning immediate your TPs over here only, right? So immediate TP which is going to be 100% okay, right? So if it wants to, as soon as you hit their TP1, right, for this is the exact TP that you are getting in this levels, right? Okay, example I'm giving, guys, all right, those who are interested to learn, right? Okay, so first TP over here, book for profit almost 50%, rest move your stop loss to the entry, and if you want to hold, that was a little bit upper side, right? So you have advantage of holding that one as well, right? Okay, so above this levels you are getting extra 0.09%, but what you can do is, right, you can have a reference something like this, right? Okay. And try to have us reference like this, right? And try to, so this, since it is on a 5 minutes time frame, you will see a very small retest phase right over there. So once the market happens to, you can keep holding, like keep booking profits, right, while moving in upper side. But once it happens to get out from the trend, that's the first questions, first thing that you need to realize that, okay, I might like to focus, give extra focus. Then only you have to put your thought over there to understand, see whether market gets reversed or not, right? Okay, from here you will holding, right? Okay, so as soon as market gets out from the retest phase, then you need to close your setups, so you got exactly good profits over there. All right, okay, so this is how you can hold for your TPs, right? Because like your exact TPs over here, if you want to extend your TPs, right, if it was not getting out from that levels, you can keep holding an upper side for one go, right? Okay, so 5 minutes breakout strategy that you can use it in this levels, right? This is how you can use it. Okay, so a small example with example I'm providing you all, right guys? सर आपकी प्रॉफिटेबल स्ट्रैटेजी प्रॉफिटेबल कौन सी है? प्रॉफिटेबल स्ट्रैटेजी ऐसा है गाइस, all the strategy will have its negative thing as well, all right? Okay, सब स्ट्रैटेजी में नेगेटिव डिफेक्ट भी होता है उसमें, ठीक है ना? तो प्रॉफिटेबल स्ट्रैटेजी करके नहीं होता है, तो मार्केट सिचुएशन देख के कौन से वाला प्रॉफिटेबल स्ट्रैटेजी, वो क्वेश्चन पूछने से अच्छा है कौन से वाला सिचुएशन में कौन से वाला स्ट्रैटेजी प्रॉफिटेबल है, ठीक है ना? तो ब्रेकआउट स्ट्रैटेजी साइडवेज में प्रॉफिटेबल नहीं है गाइस, ऑलराइट? ओके, तो ब्रेकआउट स्ट्रैटेजी नहीं चलता है, प्राइस एक्शन थोड़ा अच्छा चलता है साइडवेज में, ठीक है ना? तो when you are in the big trends, right, breakout strategy अच्छा profit देता है. The breakout strategy when you are in moving in a one bull side, okay, high making higher highs, breakout strategy is very good profitable over there. All right, okay, with the market situations you have to know it. So